Welcome back, everyone. Well, anyone who lives in the North Country knows we're so grateful to have the Glens Falls Hospital. What a facility. I've been there myself a couple of times, and it's the care that you get there is really exceptional. But you want to know something? That wouldn't even be possible without the Glens Falls Hospital Foundation, because they're responsible for raising the funds to allow the hospital to expand its services to our community. Joining me today is somebody who's a friend of ours, been back. You're back again, and this is Cindy Sherwood, who's the Vice President of Development for said Glens Falls Hospital Foundation. Welcome, Cindy.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
It's great to have you back. And you brought a cohort, somebody who actually knows what they're talking about.
Yes.
From the hospital perspective, which is Donna Winchell. And Donna, I have to read your title because you landed me with this one. Oncology Service Line Administrator.
Yes, thank you for having me here.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you can live up to this title. This is a big one.
I
bet you can. You know what? I'd like to start by just talking about the Charles R. Wood Foundation, the connection to the hospital. You've been involved in a lot of fundraising, and to give our viewers just a little bit of the background of that relationship.
Right. Well, it goes back to Charlie Wood.
Right.
And in 2001, Charlie Wood committed $1.4 million to the hospital. And then in 2003, the Cancer Center at Glens Falls Hospital was named after him. That's right. And that sort of started the long association between Charlie Wood and the Wood family, and now the Charles R. Wood Foundation,
right,
and the C.R. Wood Cancer Center. And so nice long story of ongoing support from that family.
Very meaningful support. You know, we some of us were around when Charlie Wood was alive, and he was always very active. He was always over at these events and, you know, just personally involved. But that was his nature, you know, and to see him and to see the foundation carry on that good work is really something. In keeping with that, we've got a fundraising effort that we're right in the middle of. And I want to talk about what that relationship is, because there's some matching funds that our viewers need to know about.
Right.
And then I really want to talk to you, Don, about what's going to happen. All right?
Sure.
So we've got a matching grant, right, Sin?
We do. So the Charles R. Wood Foundation has already given us $125,000 this year for this project, and they have promised an additional $125,000 to match community donations. So altogether, with $250,000 from the Charles R. Wood Foundation, plus another $125,000 from our community, that would be $375,000 for this project, which, you know, just, you know, makes this all possible.
I'm just glad you did the math, because, you know, I never made it as an accountant. I just want to tell you that right now. So I was in my head, I was trying to do 125, but that's $375,000. Now, Donna, I want you to tell us where that money is going.
Sure. The money is going to go for the renovation of the Cancer Center Pharmacy, which is located within our Cancer Center. It will more than double the size of our current pharmacy. And the pharmacy is where the medications are prepared for our patients who are receiving chemotherapy.
Now, these might be inpatients, it might be outpatients, it may be patients who had, you know, gone through therapies at the hospital and then have ongoing issues or concerns or medications that need to be, you know, addressed, right?
Sure.
Before we went on air, Donna used a term I'd never heard of, because I think pharmacy, so you get some aspirin. No, that we're not exactly talking about that here. That the expansion of this particular pharmacy related to cancer issues involves a unique preparation for some of these medicines, right? And what did you call them, hoods or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
So the medications are prepared in a hood or a biological cabinet to ensure the sterility of the medications, as well as to minimize the exposure to staff in preparing these medications.
Right, because there's some serious medications, right?
They are, and we want to make sure that the medications are prepared timely for our patients. So the expansion will allow for the addition of a second hood to prepare chemotherapy medications. And we also have a hood that's designated for the supportive care medications, or the non-chemotherapy medications that are prepared.
Well, you know, as many of our viewers know, and maybe some in the southern tier don't know, Glens Falls Hospital is building quite a reputation for this cancer center. the kind of care that you're getting there, let's face it, not all care is created equal. So the kind of care that you're talking about is very, very special, and the expansion of this pharmacy would enable you to continue that growth, right?
Correct.
Is there anything else about that pharmacy that you think our viewers would like to know?
Well, the space has been, the current space, while it's been renovated over the years with new technology, has stayed the same size as
Right.
we've grown, added new physicians and physician assistants to our program. So the new space will create additional space for safe storage, as well as the preparation of the medications.
Well, it sounds to me like nothing could be more important. And this is a situation, again, because of the generosity of the Charles R. Wood Foundation, these matching grants. So that means if you give $1, you get $2. So this is the time to support this initiative because you're getting a lot of support on the other side, and all of this money is going directly into the expansion of this critical pharmacy, right, to help cancer patients.
Yes.
Wow, sounds to me like nothing could be more important. I just want to mention before we close, we've got a really interesting event coming up. We're going to invite you back, okay? I want you to come back
Great.
and talk about this.
I'd love to.
Because it's the inaugural event,
Yes.
and it's called?
It's called the Festival of the Senses.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be on October 15th at
Okay.
the Lake George Club. It's a benefit for Glens Falls Hospital, the first ever, and it's just going to be a really exciting evening. We have around 10 of the best chefs from our region coming to cook their specialties for us, and some very unique entertainment also happening that evening. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Good. We're going to have you back again because I want
Great.
to remind viewers as we get close to the event of what we're talking about here. But your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to recognize that right now we need you to donate to the foundation, Glens Falls Hospital Foundation. They've got matching grants, and the money's going directly towards expanding this very important cancer pharmacy. So, Donna, thanks for coming in and explaining it to us.
Sure. Thank
And
you
Sin,
for
great
having
to
us
have you
here.
back again.
Wonderful to be here. Thanks
We'll see
again,
you soon.
Jesse.
You're welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.